Hello, YouTube. This is Mickey D bringing another episode of Hellion, and episode 15. And the game just crashed. That is awesome. Well, it's not the first time that's done that. For some reason, when OBS starts capturing the stream, it does like to crash. And is OBS gonna capture anything at all? Yeah, for some reason Hellion is... Oh, there we go. Okay, very nice. Now unfortunately we have to wait for the game to load, which takes a while. But anyway, it is what it is, I guess. Oh, that's a little loud. So in this episode, we're going to be playing a lot of musical modules. I have used the... now I got to pop it back up. Since I had to pop over. There we go. The Hellion Station Planner, which I do have linked in the description below. If you play Hellion, it's a nice little tool. It's got all the basically modules in the game as 3D models, and it's a website basically, but they're all to scale, so you can lay out your station and make sure that everything will fit together without hitting the module next to it or whatnot. So I managed to get all the modules that we have hooked together in a kind of sensible station, with the exception of we will not be able to hook up one of the CQMs if we recover them, because we kind of let them float away a little bit. I think one of them's like 8K away, so not outside of the realm of going and collecting them, which we'll probably go grab the farthest one, and then if we go grab another T module or T corridor, however you want to call it, that will let us hook up both of them. And obviously we might rearrange as we find more modules. And I never realized that you could actually hook the cargo bay modules together side by side and have the big cargo bay doors open in between. That's kind of neat. I never seen if you could actually rotate them though. Let's actually see if it lets me do that. Because it is kind of... That is the one drawback is, well, I guess it is an airlock, so that's actually not too bad. Oh, yeah, you can rotate them. Ah, very nice. So that would actually give you another airlock on it. Oh. Yes, and then if we add a straight section in there, we could put the resource containers on there. So, yeah, not bad at all. And that will actually be very useful, because they do have the airlock on them, so very nice. Though if we had both of them open to space, it kind of wouldn't really help too much, I guess, since you'd basically space to space to... I mean, my plan is right now is, since we're on my personal dedicated server and we're the only people on it, there's no point in closing the cargo bay doors, really. And I'm planning on, in most cases, docking my ship probably to the cargo bay, use the grapple to hook onto it. As I think that's how we left it at the end of the last episode. Since, we're going to basically be transferring resources into it and whatnot. Which seems like should work pretty good. I do... The only thing I don't like is I don't like that the cargo door is on the other end. I mean, it would be nice if there was a way to dock or clamp onto something, especially the cargo bay module, with the the cargo bays kind of useful. I mean, granted, yes, you depressurize it and whatnot, but it would be nice if there was a door or airlock off of the, even if it wasn't an airlock, because you can depressurize it. So there we go. So even if it was just a door that, obviously wouldn't let you open it if the cargo bay was like pressurized, because obviously it's going to depressurize. That had a docking port on it, and then you could dock and then just transfer stuff right back and forth. But we can always match speed and float outside of it like we usually do. But whoa. Oh, that's right. It's the graphics haven't updated. It always does that when you... Oh, I might be suffocating, because it does look a little washed out. I don't know. We'll see, because it always does the weird thing. Oh, I think we did take some solar panel damage in the last episode when we were in the debris field picking up everything. So that would actually make sense. And we'll catch back up here. Now you're going to catch up. Thank you. Thank you. All right, there we go. Yes, so we're going to go, and we're probably going to first thing stop in the station and top off our suit, because obviously we are quite low on oxygen and all that fun stuff. Yeah, it got pretty late on the last stream, so usually I, make sure I return to the station and get in the spawn pod and take off my suit and all that fun stuff, because we have at least a couple of times I've popped in and, surprise, the suit and everything, it's gone. So we tried to avoid that, but I figured, since we are basically right next to our base and we do have suits on it, and the server is shut down, so I don't know if it's a okay. There we go. Yes, we hadn't hooked up the CQM yet. So we can leave. Part of the station can stay the way it is, actually. And then other parts of it we are completely moving around. And I always so have to get used to the sensitivity of the jetpack every time I come in. It's just so sensitive compared to pretty much anything else. And it's running a little slow, strangely enough. All right, and we can go right in the cargo bay. It's kind of interesting that as soon as you step in, you basically lose all your forward motion. But yes, we will run through here. We'll get this pressurized before we suffocate. We'll go charge or swap out. I think we're in the regular, well, what I call the regular suit, the starter suit. And we should just be able to swap out our jetpack. And we might, nope, we don't actually have any in here. Yeah, we did have, we lost a bit of stuff that disappeared from the ship. And some of these doors I want to actually keep open. Yeah, the game is running a little laggy for some reason. Hopefully once we hook up the CQM and it's not floating right outside the base, that'll kind of get rid of that. Because it'll say usually Hellion, especially where we're basically on our kind of... And stuff is randomly moved around, it seems like. Awesome. I did pile up some of that over there, but yeah, it's I don't know. I think there's like a little physics bug every now and then when you load up the world, because it seems like stuff will randomly just kind of jump around for no apparent reason. Okay, and let's get wrong way. Confirm and some nitro. Confirm. Okay. I'll go ahead and grab that. And we're good to go there. Now, I do want to... oh, actually, I want to check over here. I want to make sure all the RCSs are full on this station, which they should be, because it's usually one of the first things I fill up. Oh, airlock module's not. Which we did move some stuff around before, too, so... I could definitely explain that. And the fabricator, yeah, that's all stuff we were moving around. Okay. Ah, that's a lot of nitro. And the CBM 68 should be plenty. Power supply, this is not a lot. I guess we can throw it in there. We do still have some stuff to refine too, which we can... And there's some nitro, very nice. Actually, we'll put that in there too. I always love it. Every now and then it just leaves a 0, which is like, I don't know, I guess a really small percentage. And I think Phoenix might have some stuff on his ship. Nope, I guess we refined everything. All right, so anyway, and get moving along. Yeah, and why is this running so... All right, let me see what we want to do first. So... So we're going to keep the 2 outposts, the airlock, and Phoenix's ship connected together. And then the CQM is going to go between off of one of the outposts. So I guess we're going to disconnect all the other stuff first, and we can do that, which would be this door right here. Huh. OBS is telling me that the it's encoding is being overloaded for some reason. Hang on, let me see if I got something else running that should not be running. We'll go ahead and exit out of that. That shouldn't be taking any resources, but it's the only thing that's running that I don't normally have running. Which that was the launcher for Skyrim Online. But I had it paused, so I wasn't doing any updates. Which I kind of really want to like, but I don't actually really play it that much. And why am I... Oh, that's right. We put the... Hey, Anthony. Going pretty good. So we want to pull the docking there. Ah. Okay. You know, if we were intelligent, we would actually decompress these sections. But I'm not really going to worry about it. Will the door close by itself? Thank you. And there we go. All right. Yeah, I like it. I pop into it from time to time. It is a game I enjoy. Especially now that they got the game is lagging a little bit for some reason, and I don't know if it's because we just brought over the CQ it. Well, I just restarted up the server, so I'm not really sure. I'm assuming it's because we're having a lot of stuff kind of floating in the area, but it is a lot. I mean, usually the game runs pretty good. And if it stays like this, I might have to pause it and okay. Because this is, yeah, it's, I mean, I don't know what my FPS is, but it's pretty bad right now. And then what I might try doing is just disconnecting from the server and reconnecting and see if maybe that'll straighten it out. Yeah, because this is kind of bad the way it is right now. Yeah, I've had it since launch as well, but I basically didn't really play it much. I mean, I jumped in it when it, you know, obviously was first released, played it for a little while, and then was like, I'll kind of keep an eye on it and come back to it, you know. All right, so unfortunately, we're going to have to go back inside the ship to undock. And we're just going to let that kind of drift for now. Looks like we should have enough room. But yeah, FPS is definitely taking a hit for some reason. And it shouldn't be from the server because I just started it up. I mean, you know, it's the good thing about running the dedicated is, you know, we'll pretty much shut it down when we're not using it. Oh, did I don't have the welder on me. I have to remember to grab that on the inside because we do got some stuff to repair. And hey, look, there's a random dead body out there, which I have no idea who that would be since I have not died. And Phoenix hasn't been on, and he hasn't died. Yeah, yeah, we were playing on one of the public servers, um, which was not. It only had 3 to 4 people on it most of the time, um, and then every now and then, you know, there would be 8 or I think 14 maybe. I think that was only happened like once. But for the most part, it was pretty empty, and it usually ran pretty well. But one of the times when we basically had a forced restart, um, we decided to well, I decided to just run it on my server, and then I don't have to worry about getting raided. I don't have to worry about. I wonder if it's all. No. Yeah, see, even on the ship we're getting. I mean, it seems a little bit better, but hopefully it'll come out of it. All right. They really need to add something on the outside for that too. It's kind of silly that you have to release your grappler from the inside, which I can see. Obviously, it's a production thing, since obviously they don't want anybody to be able to come up and undock your you know, modules. you're supposed to be depressurizing. Thank you. I am so glad they sped these up, though. I know I've said that multiple times, but at least I wish they would do the same thing with the cockpit or with the cargo bay. But yes, they say it's due to the size, but really you would just put more vents in it so you could depressurize and pressurize it faster. Okay, and yeah, I do like I like the open world survival / crafting space. Um, okay, there's our T module, which we do want connected on here, so that'll work good. And I think we're gonna, well, yeah, we're gonna want to. Actually, we're not gonna dock it off the T module. We're gonna want to dock it off of. Yep, I do have Star Citizen. I have a freelancer dir. Okay, and which docking port are we selected on? It'd be nice if they gave you a diagram of the. I mean, most cases it doesn't really matter too much, but in the command module, I have no idea which one I'm on. Let's see if we do D. So what is opposite of D? A, B, C, A, B. I'm guessing B is opposite then. Okay, yes, because this was on the back of the ship. This is the side we want to dock to the station. I don't know. I jumped in it, and I have no idea what's up with that body. Yeah, honestly, I didn't play it for a while because I was waiting for persistence. I mean, I jumped in and, did, messed around a little bit, but, for me, it didn't really hold, much, interest until, I mean, yeah, they jumped in, look at the ships, look at it, check it out, nice, but, I wanted the persistence, I want the mining, I want the crafting, which I don't really, yeah, kind of crafting, I want that sort of stuff. So I want to basically go out and mine and explore and, whatever. I'm not sure. But I've got a couple of friends. Phoenix, he has a, I believe he has a freelancer max. He wants to do cargo and whatnot. And then I've got another friend who's I don't know, he's probably got about $800 into the game, if not more by now. He's got quite a few. He's got the Constellation, I can't remember which one, and a few other ships as well. But yeah, I tried Eve, and it's just it's too slow paced for me. Plus, I don't like that the ships are on rails. Okay, we're gonna want to go over here, and I'm really trying to do this without hopefully banging into anything. Yeah, I mean there is well, there is mining and crafting. It's just, it's all through like blueprints and factories and, kind of that sort of way. So it's a little bit, let's not smash into the station. And yeah, oh, this is running so slow. I'll get this docked. Hopefully it'll come out of it when we get some of these modules docked. Though I didn't really think the command module would make that much of a difference. I don't remember being this laggy when we logged off. I will say I'm looking for the next Hellion update when they're adding the new ship in. So that'll be kind of interesting. Okay. I should probably back up a little bit, just in case. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to probably try doing a restart of the client and see if that fixes this. This is definitely running way slower than it normally does. I mean, as much, you know, the game's still a bit buggy. I mean, which granted, they're still, you know, adding content and whatnot. And but usually, you know, unless we're outside of like a huge NPC station, and really only on the outside, which, you know, obviously is just because of all the lights and whatnot, the game actually usually runs really well. So I'm surprised that we're having as much lag as we are. But who knows? Which right now I'm moving around fine. So maybe it is. Maybe it was the command module for some reason being. Huh. How did I not hit that? I'm pretty sure maybe I did hit that. All right. So, oh shoot, that is actually. Oh no, that is the right way. Yes, that is actually how we want that. And then we are going to, let's see, cargo bay module. Where is the cargo bay module? Why are you not showing up? That one right there. Which that does have the right corridor on it, which we're not. Oh, it does have the power supply module too. Okay. So we can separate these. The last update, which was mid end of last month, was crafting. So we can now craft pretty much every component that's in the game. Obviously, we can't craft modules, but pretty much everything else we can craft. All right, so we're going to bring this a little bit closer. And we're going to dock. Let's see, we want to dock this to, and we do have the right corner on there, which is facing the wrong way, but I think, oh, actually, you know what, we're gonna, yeah, we'll get this a little bit closer. We're gonna have to undock the corridor, because we need to flip that around, otherwise it's not gonna fit on the station. Yeah, so yeah, the last update was pretty much crafting the fabrication module basically. So we basically get a we can break down anything in the game. And yeah, we can go towards that. That's fine. Okay. Now, see, strangely, this is running fine. At least right now. We'll see if it stays like that or not. Okay. Now, this module, we do want to actually hook right onto the CQM. But we're going to have to hold it off until we disconnect. Command module. There we go. And we're going to choose... it should be, yeah, it should be that one right there. I might have to move the ship too. Why is, oh, yeah, I'm hitting the wrong, yeah, left and right. Thank you. And then I don't know what else they've kind of really, they redid the zones. They kind of redid, well, they kind of added zones, I guess. So basically military, industrial, civilian. Like I said, I was out of it for a while, so what is it? Damage. So they have the whole damage system now, which is kind of buggy. And basically stuff shows damage like almost immediately. But unless you actually gets kind of low, the ship takes damage way too easy in debris fields, for one. But they should actually put it on. There is some recommendations to like put it on a timer, so that after you repair, you know, unless you're taking damage from ramming into something or a debris field or something like that, that you know it, you know, say for 10 minutes, basically, it doesn't decay or whatever, you know. And the settings don't really set correctly either. Because right now I've got decay turned off, and decay is done a couple different ways. They've got you basically your hull decay, and then you have like your module kind of module as in like your upgrade, your component decay, which is kind of like with use. But also every time basically a system, you know, like your ship takes damage, then there's a chance that a module could take damage, or a component. Sorry, component. But yeah, like I said, I've got it turned completely down, and it's still, we're still getting decay because for one, it was just too high. And that's separate from being like hit by stuff and whatnot. So okay, we're gonna come up, bring this close, and we might be all no, I think where that hallway's turned around, it's gonna be too say to yeah, it'll probably hit on the antenna on the outpost. And wow, this is running really, really, really slow. So I'm gonna pretty much get us lined up and bring us up close, and then we'll eject that hallway, rotate it around, which I don't remember if we have anything on it or not. Oh, yeah, the cargo bay's on it, which we're going to dock at the other end of the T corridor. So we can pull it right off, dock it to the station. Okay, and we'll go ahead and stop this. We can also pull the fabrication module off. Okay, that looks like we should be pretty good there. Because that's going to go on the other side of the T facing, the section facing us. Yeah, good thing I didn't try to get that too much closer, huh? I don't know if we might actually want to pull the fabrication module off first. Yeah, that was a little close. Yeah. Fun one moving that one around. All right, so we're gonna. Oh, how do we want to do this? We could undock the hallway. Actually, we'll go in the. We'll go in the cargo bay. That way, we're gonna. It's gonna end up bumping into that. All right, here we go. Oh, I guess we just landed that smoothly. I thought the game just froze. Oh, let me guess. You're not going to tell me there's no tank or there's no power. Closing our door. Depressurize. No air tank available. Yeah, of course. All right. Well, it's going to be kind of well, either way, we're going to depressurize it, I guess. Okay. Oh, and we'll just depressurize it. Come on. Come on. We've got to disconnect it. Really? Okay. I know I gotta open it manually. I'm trying to open it manually. You're not giving me an option to open it manually. Alright, let's do it from here. Actually, that is our... I don't think it's really gonna help. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and that's what happens if you don't hold shift fast enough. Actually, I should have just left it open. Yeah, we're just gonna open it. We've got to open it to space either way. I don't really get a choice. Luckily, we do have plenty of oxygen. I would have rather not have lost it, but and we would have had to. All right. Really? How are we still pressurized? What's on this end? What do we have? Oh, yeah, because the power module's on this end, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, and that's the one that's... Oh, I guess I wasn't quite... I should have waited a little bit longer on that. Yeah, that's the one that sucks to lose the air on. All right, so... which way do we want to do this? We want to leave this hallway on here for now. And we're going to want to disconnect this, and hopefully things are not going to go flying everywhere. You should be disconnected. You're flashing. Oh, did we just... There we go. Okay, quick, before we go banging into stuff. Which hopefully it's not really going that fast, so... Never check, because really one side should kind of blow away, and the other side should, well, I say blow away, but be ejected. I never check to see if it's one side is... Okay, there we go. One side stays stationary or not, or if they separate equally. So CTM, we want that. And we are going to use... Ooh. I think we want our standard docking port. Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm a little fast there. Way too fast. All right, thank you. Stop. All right. Nope. What are we? We are in the cargo bay, so yes, we want it to be... we did bump the station, didn't we? Ooh. Yeah, I'd say I think we did. Whoa, not that fast. Stabilize. Yeah, I might have to go stabilize the station first. Actually, I might be able to get this. Oh, not if it's bouncing around like that. This is where things go horribly wrong. Okay. I'm going to dock this right on here. Yeah. Oh, in the update, they did make it so that the ships can move stations now. Oh, and ships can move 3 modules instead of 2. And I think they did some rework on the warping, basically with times and whatnot. Okay, and we're gonna call that good, because if I mess with that anymore, we're probably gonna... See, it gets so touchy when you're close to being docked. Okay, and now just be safe. We'll just hold down shift for a minute and see if that stabilizes everything. Oh, there's a singularity core in there. Very nice. We have a tier 4 one, but it's usually the first thing I try to craft. All right. And we're definitely going to need some oxygen. But that'll let us get back in the base and have everything pressurized. And hopefully nothing is going to go too far away. It doesn't seem like anything's moving too fast. I think we bumped the station a little bit, but they do kind of stabilize. So we'll go ahead and go in there. And, oh, no, gonna miss it. I should definitely try to, I might take a pause here for a minute and log off and, well, we can try that first. If that doesn't work, I can restart my client. Okay. Oh, there's actually... Well, if we look at the planet, it doesn't look like we're really moving. Yeah, I have to see what our orbit looks like. Okay, so we should be able to close the outer door. And then we're basically just going to go through until we hit pressure. Why are we... We shouldn't be in vacuum in here. Or no gravity. Oh, the command module. Very nice. Actually, we might be able to, I don't see, oh, right there. I don't know if that'll really give us enough, but, oh, it's all nitro. Okay, well, that's, yeah. I'm getting a little low on the oxygen there. I cut a little close. And we're high enough we can open up our helmet. Very nice. Yes, and of course you're not going to be pressurized now or equalized now either. Oh, it's pretty close. Alright, let's oh, because we haven't been in the command module to yes, there we go. Come on, pressure. I was gonna say you should be able to pressurize. Yeah, we'll have to go in the command module and yeah, because I thought we claimed it before. I mean, I guess not. Cargo bay. Yeah, we should be good. Oh, strange. Oh, must be because the command module. Yeah. All right. Anyway, we can let's charge up our suit. Actually, we're fine on power, so we'll just top this one off. Oh, really? Have I still own that? Oh, come on. It's my station. Yeah, I don't know what is with all this stuff laying around. Anyway, we should have a resource container in here with oxygen at the very least. I just love that, watching stuff fall through the floor. And nitro, we don't want. Oxygen, some, not much. Oh, I could just change jetpacks over too. We do have a other one that is good to go. Oh, that's for the other suit. Shoot. What are we looking at on that one? Not much either. And I still haven't seen the welder. The good welder. Hopefully that didn't fall through the floor. Did we get? We got a little bit. No, well, no, we can't fill out the ship anymore because they did make that change, which was the dumbest change they could really make. Oh, you know what? I think we actually have some O2. I could change over to the other suit, which does have a bigger capacity. Why are you, why did the door not close? I mean, granted, I hit the override, but it should still be closing. Oh, let's turn on the, it's not gonna let me do it, is it? Yeah, actually turn on the power generator. And air filters should be running. I don't know why those were shut down. Yeah, it's doing some weird stuff because those were, I've been leaving those all running. Okay. Let's close this door. I guess we were just staying in manual override. Alright, hopefully we'll find some oxygen here. And I forgot to hold shift. Well, we should at least be able to go claim it. And then, obviously, we'll have access to everything. I could have swore I already went up here and claimed it, though. But maybe not. Might not have. Just because I think we were. Well, again, we were low on. Ooh, our hull integrity is very, very low. I definitely have to find that welder. They're like almost blowing up low. But usually, nope, nope, no. Really, no resources, huh? Okay, there. At least now we will be able to should be able to access everything. Okay, losing a little bit of power, that's fine. Life support. Yeah, we gotta do some repairs on that. And some repairs on that. Cargo bay, airlock, prep room. Oh, actually, we might not know. Yeah, we're not going to want that pressurized because the CTM won't pressurize. Because it does have a leak as well. Alright, well, let's get back real quick. Really? Usually there's a... I think I have a feeling that all the stuff has disappeared again. Just like it did with the ship. Because we need, basically the whole entire thing's empty. And there should be at least something. And that is supposedly a bug with this update that people have noticed. Is that basically the loot tables are all messed up. Stuff is not spawning in correctly. Which makes scavenging kind of a pain. Oh, excuse me. Makes scavenging kind of a pain right now. Since and what did we dock on? We were on B, weren't we? Okay. Did you close? Thank you. Yeah, I can hear my guy starting to gasp. Luckily, that's enough that we can breathe. And we should be able to access everything so we can charge our pack now. I'm going to find out where our welder went. It should be in here somewhere. It's obviously... and we don't have any more nitro. Oh, nitro. Oh, we had 120 in there. I wish I'd realized that. I would have. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that was okay. Yeah, that's Phoenix's, and then this is yeah. Yeah, I forgot we had both of those. Okay. Well, I could always fill up another welder if need be. Yeah, this stuff is all moved around because that was all in a nice little pile over there. Well, I guess we can just take that one. Oh, and yeah, give me the jetpack back because we will need that. Hello, give it to me. Thank you. Yeah, and before we do too much more, we're going to have to obviously go out and top off. Or do some welding on that. So we can get everything pressurized. Which, no, we can't go with the other one. But first things first, we're at 1 hour. So I am actually going to log out. Since thankfully this is a game that you like immediately log in. And server restarts are insanely fast. But I'm going to see if this takes care of the log. If this doesn't, then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and end the stream here. I'll take like a 10-minute break, come back, and what I'll do is I'll completely restart the client. And see if that fixes the issue. Yeah, because that is the thing. I mean, the servers restart really fast, but the client takes like forever to start up initially. It's almost enough. It makes me want to move it over to my SSD to see if it would go any faster. my SSD is kind of a little premium on space there. Let's see if we get over the initial. It still seems like did shadows get turned on? That's the biggest thing that seems to affect the hard only. No, we should be fine. Yeah, because we definitely got it's yeah, definitely. All right, so we'll go ahead and end the stream here. I'm gonna try just restarting the client, and actually I'll probably just do a full restart on my computer. Try it from there, and that way we can rule out pretty much anything on my end. Maybe I'll go ahead and just restart the server just to be safe. And yeah, so I will be back in about 10 minutes with episode 16. And hopefully we can finish getting the modules all moved around. Which we're 1, 2, 3. The corridor to turn around. The fabricator is really easy. Let's just move it over to the T section from the back of the other ship. And yeah, maybe go grab the CQM. And then the cargo. But we got to do some repairs and stuff, obviously, first. Because the last thing we need to do now is the CQM to blow up right after we get everything docked to it. So, yes, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you in about 10 minutes.